For long, Ukraine and Israel have been dependent on one of their allies, the United States, to fight their respective wars. With Iran attacking Israel over the weekend, the pressure has mounted on the United States to pass the bill aid for Israel and Ukraine. Now, according to Republican Speaker Mike Johnson, the United States House of Representatives will consider aid to Israel and Ukraine as a separate legislation this week. This comes after more than 2 months after the Senate passed a bill combining the two.
What we'll do is bring to the House floor independent measures. We won't be voting on the Senate supplemental in its current form, but we will vote on each of these measures separately in 4 different pieces. We will vote on the Israel aid, on the aid to Ukraine, on the aid to the Indo-Pacific, and then another measure that has our national security priorities included, and that has some of the things with regard to the loan lease option and the Repo Act and some other sanctions on Iran and other measures that we've been talking about here for quite some time.
America's assistance for both nations has languished amid political bickering in Congress. U.S. aid has been delayed by Johnson's unwillingness to consider a $95 billion bipartisan bill passed by the Senate in February, including $14 billion aid for Israel and $60 billion aid for Ukraine. Despite the delay in additional aid coming in from the United States, according to Ukraine's top commander, the country has delivered 3 times more drones to its armed forces so far this year than in the whole of 2023.
I think we mustn't exaggerate when we are in a 27-game winning streak. Neither must we fall in desperation because we lose once. We must accept the defeat and congratulate Barca the way we did back then and prepare ourselves to compete tomorrow in the best possible conditions. I have no doubt we will be competitive. We want to give our fans a reason to celebrate.
According to Ukraine's drone forces commander, 99% of drones used by the Ukrainian military are produced domestically, as Ukrainian forces accelerate the use of unmanned craft in their war against Russia. With the war reaching its 26-month mark, Ukraine has been using innovative technologies to compete against its much larger and wealthier enemy. But that is not enough. Russian forces have been making small advances in recent weeks. The Ukrainian president has issued a fresh plea for air defenses to protect against Russian strikes in cities and infrastructure. He called on Kyiv's allies to show the same unity they displayed in helping Israel fend off Iranian attacks.
When Ukraine tells its allies that unity provides the best protection, they already know the effectiveness of this very well. They know and provide. And when Ukraine says that the allies cannot turn a blind eye to Russian missiles and drones, it means that it is necessary to act, and act strongly. The sky is not protected by rhetoric. The production of missiles and drones for terror is not limited by thoughts alone.
The Ukrainian president has noted 3 sectors where his forces are facing difficult situations in standing against Russian onslaughts. These are Chasiv Yar, west of the destroyed Russian-held town of Bakhmut, and Pokrovsk and Kupiansk, which are located further west and north. On the other hand, China is reportedly helping Russia to ramp up its defense industrial base. Reports suggest Beijing is providing crucial support to Moscow, such as drone and missile technology, satellite imagery and machine tools. The assistance from China is said to be filling key gaps in Russia's defense production, aiding Moscow in its significant military expansion. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.